Hello, this is Shay Jackson with Hype Math and Reading. In today's video, we will be reviewing for the 2022 Texas STAAR Reading Test for 5th graders. Our concept is Elements of Poetry. This is part 1. Remember, 5th graders, the time to be awesome is now. Do you need a math or reading tutor? We offer virtual one-on-one or group tutoring for 2nd to 8th grade students. Parents, you can click the link in the description box to request a free 30-minute consultation. We have our 5th grade math and reading review workbooks available for purchase in our stores. The links will be in the description box so that you can grab yours today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and smash that like button so that you will be alerted to new videos we upload, and also spread the word about Hype Math and Reading. We greatly appreciate your support. So let's talk about poetry. Poetry can tell a story, describe an object, or help readers to visualize in their mind pictures about a certain topic. It is a collection of words that express an emotion or idea, sometimes with a specific meaning, sound, or rhythm. So let's take a look at the elements of poetry. 1 is rhyme, words that end with the same sound. Our examples are can and man, sigh and try. But remember, 5th graders, poems do not always have to rhyme. Next, we have rhythm, the musical quality or beat. Pitter patter, listen to the rain. The pitter patter is the rhythm of our poem. Repetition, to repeat words, sounds, or phrases. Our example says, fall is pumpkins, fall is food, fall is leaves on me and you. The repetition is the repeat of the word fall. Next, we have imagery, a vivid description using the 5 senses, which are see, feel, taste, hear, or smell. Our example says, the cat's tongue felt like sandpaper on my cheek. Number 5, we have simile, comparing 2 things using the words like or as. Our sample sentence says, the old dog is moving as slow as a snail. We are comparing an old dog and a snail, and the word is as. Next, we have metaphor, comparing 2 different things. The garden of flowers were a rainbow of colors. Next, we have alliteration, repeating beginning sounds. Our sample sentence says, monkeys make major messes. If you notice, all of the words start with the letter M. Number 8 is onomatopoeia, sounds like the noise or action. Chirp, chirp, chirp went the baby birds. So chirp, chirp, chirp is the sound that baby birds make. That is onomatopoeia. 9, personification, makes a non-human thing seem human. Our sample sentence says, the cat rang the doorbell to come inside. If I would see a cat ring a doorbell, y'all, I would start running probably. Number 10 is free verse, poetry that lacks a consistent rhyme scheme, metrical pattern, or musical form. So there's not a consistency like what you usually see in poems. Our example is, the fog comes on little cat feet. It sits looking over harbor and city. So let's dive into our poem. And again, this poem is in our 5th grade reading review workbook, which is available for purchase in our store. This is Cactus Wren by Bird Baylor. On the hottest summer afternoons, when desert creatures look for shade and stay close to the earth and keep their voices low, I sit high on a cactus and fling my loud ringing trill out to the sun. Over and over again. My home is in a cholla cactus. I won't live where cactus doesn't grow, because I know the only safe place for a nest is a stickery bush in a cactus thicket. I like the thorns in all directions. At the entrance of my nest, I pile more cactus. I peck off the spines where I go in and out. It is so good a nest that when we leave it, other creatures will move in, a family of crickets or a cactus climbing mouse. But now it holds 6 small brown birds and me. So here are our Cactus Wren comprehension questions. Number 1, in lines 1 through 13, the poet contrasts the wren's behavior with that of the other desert animals to show that the wren, A, feels comfortable in the heat of the desert, B, worries about the needs of other animals, C, makes noises that are more pleasant to listen to, or D, feeling surprised. So let's look at lines 1 through 13. Here they are. On the hottest summer afternoons, when desert creatures look for shade and stay close to the earth and keep their voices low, I sit high on a cactus and fling my loud ringing trill out to the sun over and over again. So let's look at our question one more time before we see what the correct answer is. In lines 1 through 13, the poet contrasts the wren's behavior with that of other desert animals to show that wren, A, feels comfortable in the heat of the desert, B, worries about the needs of other animals, C, makes noises that are more pleasant to listen to, or D, feeling surprised. What do you think the correct answer is? It is A, feels comfortable in the heat of the desert. Let's look at number 2. Look at the dictionary entry for the word entrance. Which definition best fits the way interest is used in line 25? Is it F, definition 1, G, definition 2, H, definition 3, or J, definition 4? So let's look at our definitions to see. We see that entrance is a noun. Definition 1 says permission to come into a place. Definition 2, the act of coming in. Definition 3, the location or point for coming in. Definition 4, the first appearance of an actor in a scene. And now let's look at how it's used in the poem. At the entrance of my nest, I pile more cactus. I peck off the spines where I go in and out. So is entrance talking about 1, definition 1, permission to come into a place, 2, the act of coming in the location, 3, the location or point for coming in, or 4, the first appearance of an actor in a scene? It is definition 3. H is our correct answer, the location or point for coming in. So let's look and see why it's definition 3. Again, line 25 says, at the entrance of my nest, I pile more cactus. I peck off the spines where I go in and out. And there is our context clues. The location or point for coming in. So it's talking about how the cactus wren goes in and out of its nest. So that is why definition 3 best fits the way entrance is used in line 25. Let's look at question number 3. According to the poem, a cactus wren lives in a cholla cactus in order to A, be near food for its young, B, be close to a source of water, C, seek shelter from the sun, Or D, be protected from other animals. So let's look at our hint. My home is in a chala cactus. I won't live where cactus doesn't grow because I know the only safe place for a nest is a stickery branch in a cactus thicket. I like thorns in all directions. So why would the cactus wren like to have thorns of a cactus? Because they are prickly, right? And they have stickery branches. Why would the cactus wren like to live there? Is it to be near food for its young? That's A. Be close to a source of water. C, seek shelter from the sun. Or D, be protected from other animals. What do you think? The reason is the cactus wren uses the cactus as a home. If you said D, be protected from other animals, you're right. And here's why. Think about a cactus and how prickly they are and how sticky they are, and those thorns do hurt. Well, with the cactus wren living inside of a chala cactus, it would be difficult for other animals to get to it, and so it uses the cactus as protection. And that is it for our Elements of Poetry Part 1. Remember, if you need a math or reading tutor, there is a link in the description box for parents to sign up for a free 30-minute consultation. And also, we have our 5th grade math and reading review workbooks. This is Shay Jackson with Hype Math and Reading. I will talk to you later.